What's up guys, it's Chris from Pursuit of Possibility. Welcome to my channel. It's committed to sharing positive perspective and practical strategies to live life fully. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it lifts up your spirits or gives you an insight that's new and unexpected that you can apply to your life. Today's message is simple. Too often in life, we get stifled, paralyzed by self-doubt and fear. We don't take on big opportunities and challenges that could be good for us because we're too afraid that we're gonna look bad or it's not gonna work out. I wanna encourage you guys to let fear and doubt trigger action, to replace fear with faith and take a leap into the unknown outside of our comfort zones. Because in that space of not knowing, when we stretch ourselves and lean into discomfort, that's where we really come alive and where we open ourselves up to the possibility of unpredictable results. We move from what could go wrong to what could go right. You do that enough times in your life, and next thing you know, you're gonna wake up a whole new person. I wanna tell you guys a story. When I was a kid, I used to be a really fast runner. I also think I had ADD, and I'd zoom around the playground like a madman. And I remember one time I ran into a pole, bashed my face in, I was bleeding, and that's probably why I look like this. But anyways, we also used to have these big races out in the field. And I won most of the races that I took part in. It was awesome. But there were certain competitions where I wouldn't even throw my hat in the ring. I wouldn't even try. I bowed out because I thought the person I was racing was faster than me. It's interesting that I assumed I was gonna lose. How did I even know that I was gonna lose for sure? The thing is, by not entering the race, I guaranteed I wasn't gonna win. How often in life do we not even enter the race or take on an opportunity because we're so sure that we're gonna fail? Because we're so afraid that if we fail, we're gonna look bad in front of other people and it's gonna be so painful. How do we even know that failure is gonna be that painful? How do we know we're gonna even fail? Well, it's totally human, we all go through it. That little kid turned into this guy, and fast forward to a couple years ago when I started working for Google in Austin, I was on the sales floor, out on the 27th floor. I love that floor, it was awesome. Anyways, and my buddy Ryan came up to me randomly and he said, Chris, you should arm wrestle Joe. And my first thought was, no way. Joe looks bigger than me, he's probably stronger than me. I'm probably gonna lose and it's gonna be embarrassing in front of this whole group. It was the voice of that little kid on the playground who didn't wanna compete in the races where he thought he knew he was gonna lose. But what's funny is even though I was fearful, I doubted myself, I decided to act anyways. And next thing you know, I'm edging up to the table with Joe on the other side. We clasp hands in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're locked like this at the top for what felt like an eternity, probably for like 2 or 3 minutes. I was exhausted. I could tell he was exhausted, veins popping on the forehead. He started to get me like this. He was moving me the other way. And then I brought him back to the middle and towards his side and then back to the middle. And then finally, after like 3 minutes, could have been 5, I start to get him moving towards his side of the table, closer and closer, inching and inching, and then boom, I win. I blew my own mind because I thought there was no way I was ever gonna win. In that moment, I experienced some type of aha moment, some type of transformation. It was a breakthrough. When you don't give in to your fears and rationalizations, you don't assume that you're just gonna fail, but you try anyways. You actually give yourself the chance to succeed in a way that you didn't even think was possible. I felt so much joy winning that arm wrestling match. Such a simple thing, but a powerful lesson. And I was able to take that mindset and apply it to many other areas of my life, in my career, with this YouTube channel. You see, living a rational life, a reasonable life, put another way, is the lowest level of existence. Living takes place outside of our comfort zone. Amazing results come when you're a little unrealistic. It's when you're fearful and you act anyway. So guys, what in your life is stopping you? Where are you stopping short because of fear or uncertainty? If you tend to do that, that's totally okay, but I encourage you next time when presented with an opportunity or challenge that makes you feel uncomfortable, let it trigger action. Replace fear with faith and take the leap, because you just might find yourself swimming in possibility that turns into amazing opportunity and new results and new experiences that you never would have ever had. So guys, whatever you're facing in your life, challenge big or small, take the challenge, step up to the plate and go for it. You got it. Share your comments in the comments below of your victories, of maybe what you're scared of. and let's keep growing together. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. If you guys liked the video, make sure to click the like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm, hey, this guy's content is halfway decent, maybe you should show some other people. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in joining a community that's committed to pursuing what's possible for ourselves and for this broader world.